You are listening to North Platte Sports Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go. You know what time it is. Start this
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to North Platte Sports Radio as we broadcast today from Dean Park in Dearborn, Missouri. The North Platte Lady Panthers in the field. Well, at least Kate Wolf is warming up, and she's going to be taking on the Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles today. Joining me on the broadcast, Mr. Bradley Johnson.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
Yes. Awesome day for softball.
It feels pretty good, and we're in the shade today. We're not having to survive the heat and the blistering sun.
A little bit of breeze today, but
that's
okay. Yeah. Saturday we were griping about the heat.
Yes, we were. And it was hot out here.
Right.
I mean, I can't remember what we got up to, but it was pretty
It's 82
hot.
degrees right now. Slight wind out of the southish.
Yeah. But the temperature-wise, it's very
bearable.
variable.
It's awesome. Yeah, this is awesome.
It's almost fallish.
Right. The leaves are starting to fall at my house. That's not a good sign.
I know. Certainly.
That just means that old man winter's coming.
People with pools, certainly.
I was closing my pool. I got to finish closing it up after I get done here tonight.
Exactly.
But I got the hot tub going already, so.
Oh, well, perfect.
I'm in good shape.
There you go. Adult beverage and a hot tub.
Right.
That's a winter chicken dinner.
Right.
All right, I'm going to let you get through the lineups, and I'm going to get, we still need the umpires to show up here. Oh, here they come. So they'll have their meeting, and then we will get our stuff going. But you go ahead. Run through the lineups. And
all righty.
We'll be back.
Today's game, the North Platte Lady Panthers will take on the Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles from St. Joseph, Missouri. As starting off, number 8, Emerson Lenz, second base. Batting second, number 10, the shortstop, Lucy Evans. Batting third, number 1, the pitcher, Mara Rocha. Number 4, batting fourth, number 7, Brenna Miller. She's playing center field. Batting fifth, number 5, the catcher, Haven Wright. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 2, Abby O'Rourke. Batting seventh, number 6, the left fielder, Presley Miljavic. Batting eighth, number 13, first baseman, Avery Ransom. And batting ninth, third baseman, number 18, Erica King. The starting lineup for your North Platte Lady Panthers. Batting first, number 1, third baseman, Farrah Williams. Batting second, number 18, shortstop, Gracie Williams. Batting third, number 12, the center fielder, Sophie Greer. Batting fourth, number 15, the catcher, McKenna Cunningham. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Francis Cawson. Batting sixth, number 11, second baseman, Savannah Crook. Batting seventh, number 30, the first baseman, Addie Zweibaummer. Batting eighth, number 22, the pitcher, Kate Wolf. And batting ninth, number 17, left fielder, Morgan Ball. The Golden Eagles are coached by head coach Rachel Stump and assisted by Jamie Dolt. Lady Panthers coached by head coach Mackenzie Hofling and assisted by Clay Atterbury. So there's your lineup for today's softball game. The girls played yesterday, I believe it was. And Chuck Hinton went 16 in the third innings and had a good outing. Looks good for a freshman. That's a good sign. So we'll have her around for a few more years.
With your North Platte Lady Panthers. Now let's meet.
And we are doing the starting lineups on the field as the football boys practice in the outfield on the other side of the fence between the outfield and the cornfield.
Second, the shortstop, number 10, Lucy Evans. On the mound pitching and batting third, number 1, Mariah Rocha. In the cleanup spot, center fielder, number 7, Brianna Miller. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 5, Haven Wright. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 2, Abby O'Rourke. In the 7th spot, left fielder number 6, Presley Miljavic. In the 8th spot, and playing first base, number 13, Avery Ransom. And in the 9th spot, playing third, number 18, Erica King. Now, here's the starting lineups for your North Platte Lady Panthers. Leading off, playing third base, number 1, Farrah Williams. Batting second, the shortstop, number 18, Gracie Williams. In the 3rd spot, playing center field, number 12, Sophie Greer. In the cleanup spot, catching, number 15, McKenna Cunningham. In the 5th spot, the right fielder, number 8, Franny Costin. Batting 6 and playing second base, number 11, Savannah Crook. Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 30, Addie Zweibaummer. In the 8th spot and on the mound pitching, number 22, Kate Wolf. And batting 9th, the left fielder, number 17, Morgan Ball. We ask everyone to please rise at this time. Place your right hand or remove your hat and place your right hand over your heart. Or render a salute to your military as we pay respect to our flag and country and honor America. That I can have put up there for you. Thank you very much.
A little technical difficulty with the national anthem, but everybody in the crowd came through. Always nice to see some American spirit at a good old softball game. The Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles have a record of 2-1 on the season so far. They had a loss to Plattsburgh, 7-11, a win against Maryville, 17-7. And a win against East Buck yesterday, 20-7. The Lady Panthers now taking the field for pitcher warm-up. Kate Wolf, number 22 at the circle. For the Lady Panthers, McKenna Cunningham behind the plate. The Lady Panthers dominated in the North Platte Softball Invitational here at home with 3 wins against East Buchanan, Lexington, and Pattonsburg. Winston. They had a win at DeKalb last night, score 3-2. They will have 3 games in a row, starting last night, DeKalb, tonight at Bishop Leblond here at Dean Park, and at Lafayette and St. Joe. So starting off the game, number 8, Emerson Lenz for the Golden Eagles. Warm-up's done. Meeting at the mound adjourned. And Kate Wolf with her first pitch. Right down the pipe for strike number 1. Way to start. A couple times during the tournament, she dug herself into a little bit of a hole with the bases loaded, but got herself out of it with some good defense. Fouled over the third base fence for strike number 2.
That's out of play. Bringing it back over here to the backstop, who will reward you with a juicy pizza bubblegum.
Swing and a miss, dropped by the catcher, but nonetheless, Wolf with a strikeout.
Batting second, shortstop, number 10, Lucy Evans.
Number 10, Lucy Evans, steps into the box. Another left-hander. I like them left-handers. A little high, ball 1. And dropped ball as Evans takes second easily. So now Rocha has a runner at second. Want to know the count? Cunningham is wanting a different ball. Not sure the ball is the issue. Kate looks at her sign. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. 1-1 the count on Rocha. And that one's high over Cunningham's head to the backstop, and that will advance Evans over to third base. Got time. Another pit stop with changing the balls, like changing tires on a race car. Go through more softballs today than a major league ball game. 2-1 the count on Rocha. Right down the middle. Strike 2.
I think the audio issues are resolved. We'll know whenever
Right.
we go to run some walk-up music.
Swing and a miss. Strike number 2 for Wolf. As number 7, Brenna Miller, comes to the plate. 2 outs, 1 on.
Batting 4, center fielder, number 7.
Evans over at third. 60 short feet away. Right down the pipe for strike number 1 against Miller. And Miller hits one up the middle to second base, over to first for out number 3. So after that first half inning, score 0-0. And we will return after these messages.
We appreciate our sponsors of North Platte Sports Radio. Here's one you should check out.
Did your current propane company leave you out in the cold last winter? There's something you can do about that. Give Nash Gas a call. Nash Gas has been locally family-owned and operated since 1945. Let our family take care of your family this winter. Nash Gas offers keep full programs, winter heating contracts, and budget plans, all with superior customer service. Contact Nash Gas at 816-450-3333 or online at nashgasco.com.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the MSHSAA, are the 171,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Missouri. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Are you facing...
All right, we are back to Dean Park for the bottom half of the first inning for the North Platte Lady Panthers. They will face off against Mara Rocha from the Golden Eagles, Bishop Leblond from St. Joe, Missouri, my hometown. Not my high school, but my hometown. The first pitch by Rocha is for a strike. Farrah Williams, third baseman, squared around for a bunt. Foul tipped it into the dirt to the backstop. 0-1 the count on Williams.
She laid one down over the tournament, and it just died right in the dirt. Couldn't have rolled it out there any nicer.
Fouled off the first base side. 0-2 the count.
This offense is predicated on the Williams sisters getting on base.
Low and in the dirt, ball one. Yes, they will hit the ball. They're not afraid to swing the bat.
And they're lickety split. Fast.
That one's inside. 2-2 the count.
Showing a good eye here, not chasing some stuff.
Pitch by Rocha. She hits it down third baseline, just past the third baseman. She rounds first and head for second. The throw's coming in. And she slides into second base safe. Throw not in time. So a sliding double for Farrah Williams to start the game for the Lady Panthers. As number 18, Gracie Williams, steps into the box. No outs. Runner on second for Gracie. First pitch fouled off over the backstop onto the grassy knoll. 0-1 the count on Gracie Williams. The pitch low and in the dirt, scooped up good by the catcher Haven Wright. As the new boss man, Ryan Davis, says hi. Roach's pitch is high and outside. 2-1 the count on Gracie Williams. And Gracie hits a fly out to Right center. Easily caught by Abby O'Rourke.
Center fielder, number 12, Sophie Greer.
That brings up number 12, Sophie Greer, to the plate with one out. Farrah Williams still on first base. Roach's first pitch to Greer. Right down the middle, swing and a miss. Throw down to third base. Past the third baseman, scooped up by the shortstop. However, Farrah Williams is safe at third on a third base steal. So now Sophie Greer has a chance to get one in. 0-1 the count. The pitch, high for ball one.
Yeah, only one away. Excellent opportunity here to plate a run.
Low and in the dirt. Good scoop by Wright.
I don't know if Roach is trying to miss on purpose to see if she can get him to chase, or she's having maybe control issues a little bit here.
And a lot of them are low. Just like that one. Ball three. 3-1 the count on Greer.
They call that the catbird seat. I don't know why, but maybe it's because you can look very particularly at this pitch.
3-1 pitch coming up. She hits a dinker to the first baseman, who drops it and allows Farrah Williams to score. So the first baseman, Ransom, had it in her glove, fell out, dribbled down the first base line. She picked it up, but Greer ran past her and was safe at first. And that allowed Farrah Williams to score from third. So now steps in McKenna Cunningham with Sophie Greer at first. One out. Roach's pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Cunningham back in the box. The pitch by Rocha. Low, but a low strike. Blues calling it all over. That was like an ankle strike zone there. Maybe lower knee, shin bone. And Cunningham flies one out to left field into foul territory, just out of reach of Miljavik. 0-2 the count on Cunningham. Everybody's set, waiting on Rocha. Here's the pitch. Just a bit inside. 1-2 the count. A little groan from the Eagles fan base. Right down the middle, swing and a miss for out number two. And that's Roach's first strikeout of the evening. In steps number 8, Francis Cawson with 2 outs and 1 on. Sophie Greer over at first. Little Michael Jackson walk-up music. Down the middle, swing and fouled to the backstop for strike number 1. Right down the middle again for a foul in the exact same spot. 0-2 the count on Cawson.
She's liking what she's seeing and going after it. So
they're a little low.
They are.
It looks like she's bringing her shoulder down just enough to get it, though, and fouling it off. Skip off the dirt for ball number 1.
Gonna have to protect now down in the count. 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, with 2 away.
Savannah Crook in the on-deck circle. Ooh, she wanted that one. She started, held the bat back. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Roach's pitch. Popped up right to Rocha on the first base line for out number 3. However, North Platte is able to get one across in the first inning. Your score, 0-1, and we will return after these messages.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Alright, I've gone through all the tracks, just move through the beats. Do your thing.
All right, everyone, let's hear it for West High's own Brooke Turner, a.k.a. DJ Hood.
Scratching at my first school dance takes confidence. So getting into college, I've got what it takes. So do you.
Visit knowhowtogo.org to learn what you should be doing right now to prepare for college. Start taking the steps at knowhowtogo.org. Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dean Park as we start the top of the second half of today's game between the Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles and the North Platte Lady Panthers. Now batting for the Eagles, number 5, Haven Wright. Let's see how Wolf will start off the second half here with a pitch down the middle, fouled off over the backstop. Onto the grassy hill behind us. The North Platte boys play Friday against Milan. That's their first home game of the 2025 season. As Wright fouls another one back up behind the Eagles dugout. As somebody brings one of the foul balls back for a piece of bubble gum.
Yeah, it helps the get the balls back to the backstop here whenever you can reward them with a piece of bubble gum.
0-2 to count on Wright. A little outside for ball one. Low and in the dirt, ball two. The pitch by Wolf is high into the backstop. Full count on Wright.
Got ahead the count 0-2, and now
3 straight balls.
Yeah.
Abby O'Rourke in the circle next for the Eagles. And a half swing pulled back in time, though, for ball number 4. as Wright takes first base. That brings up number 2, Abby O'Rourke.
Yeah, I thought he had signaled a strike. But then I think...
Did they throw the ball over?
I don't know. I mean, it was strike 3.
Was that a strike 3?
Yeah, it was.
Alrighty
she
then.
offered, apparently. And
well, he looked down to the first base umpire,
and then
there was nothing from him.
Oh, he didn't react?
Or maybe that was him signaling strike 3.
Oh, well.
Instead of pointing to the third base or first base umpire.
A little bit of a confusion.
Right. So that would be another strikeout for Wolf.
Yep.
Right down the middle, 1-1 the count on O'Rourke with 1 out, no one on. So Wolf's pitch, a little high. She attempted to swing, and first base umpire says she went through. So 1-2 the count.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened on the last batter, right up there. It was ruled a ball by the home plate umpire, but she offered on the swing, and they didn't get that until asking the first base umpire. There's another strikeout.
Strikeout number 4 for Wolf. As number 6, Presley Miljavic comes to the plate. Looks down at the third base coach for the sign. 2 outs, nobody on for the Golden Eagles. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1.
Kate is pumping it in there. I don't know that she has the control she did on Saturday, but nonetheless.
Looks to be right down the middle.
Yeah, that one was right on the money.
0-2 the count on Miljavic.
Javic took a hack at the first one a little bit outside, but then on that one, she watched all the way into the catcher's glove.
And a swing and a miss. Drop strike 3. Throw down to first base, but nonetheless, strikeout number 5 for Kate. And we will be back for the Panthers half of the second inning right after this.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the MSHSAA, are the 171,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Missouri. And so, we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the bottom half of the second inning. That's number 11, Savannah Crook, starts it off for the Lady Panthers.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning, second baseman, number 11, Savannah Crook.
Rocha remains at the circle, pitching circle for the Golden Eagles. First pitch to Crook is fouled off to the backstop. Oh, and 1 the count. Roach's pitch and hit right back up the middle, past the pitcher to the center fielder for a single by Crook. And in steps number 30, Addie Zweibaummer.
First baseman, number 30, Addie Zweibaummer.
No outs. Crook on first base. See if Zweibaummer can get her around. And she pops one up just past the second baseman. Out into Bermuda Triangle. drops down between all three of them, and Kirk slides safely into second. Overthrow to second baseman goes to the third base fence line. So that was over the second baseman's head, but right in front of the right fielder in the Bermuda Triangle for another single. And in steps number 22, Kate Wolf, the pitcher. Hopefully she can help herself out here. First pitch to Wolf is outside. Ball one.
That pop-up by Zweibacher just fell behind the second baseman, and right fielder and center fielder a little bit deep enough that they couldn't get to it.
Roach's second pitch is way outside. 2-0 the count. Yeah, that's one of those. Who's going to step up and take it?
Yeah.
Just enough over the second baseman's head, but.
Yeah, and I don't know, the right fielder could have gotten in fast enough on it. It wasn't hit that high, but
it was a blooper enough.
Yeah.
3-0 the count. No outs. Runners at first and second for the Lady Panthers. Roach's pitch to Wolf. Pitcher's duel here. Low and in the dirt for ball four. And that will load the bases. For number 17, Mo B. Morgan Ball. We're going to have a pinch runner for Wolf. Number 2, Taylor Sipes will come in to run.
Taylor.
So Mo B, the left fielder for the Lady Panthers, will have bases loaded, no outs. And Roach's pitch, she lost the ball. Ball slipped out of her hand during her windup.
But
that counts
down
as the ball.
Yeah.
1-0's the count.
It is a pitch. Not orthodox like it normally would be, but
just a tad high. Ball 2.
Morgan Ball, the number 9 batter in there now with the sacks full. This is a great opportunity to see if she can come through.
And that one's over the catcher's glove to the backstop. Pitcher covers, but not in time. As Crook scores and advances Zweibacher and Sipes. So now Morgan Ball has runners at second and third.
Panthers
still no outs, 3-0 count.
Panthers pick up their second run. They scored one in the first, and now one. Nobody out. Runners at second and third here in the bottom of the second. So great opportunity.
Roach's pitch. Swing and a miss by Ball. 3-1 the count.
She can find a way to get anything to the outfield. I think it's worth a run.
Right. And she pops one foul over the the first base dugout. You'd think after all the years of softball and baseball, I would know
first and
third by now.
The difference between the two?
Right.
Well,
that one dugout. Full count on Mo B. Roach's pitch. Low and inside in the dirt for ball number 4.
Third baseman, number 1, Farrah.
Which brings up number 1, Farrah Williams, as the Leblond coach walks out to the mound, kind of calm things down. The North Platte football boys play Milan this Friday at home. They played Butler last Friday at Butler with an OT win, 40-32. Meeting adjourned at the Circle.
Roach is still in there.
So we'll see if the calm session has calmed down Rocha any. Yes, and Williams pops one up into shallow left center field, and that's going to score Zweibaummer from third, and advance Sipes over from second to third.
Shortstop, number 18.
So a little blooper over the shortstop's head just in front of the center fielder will score one. And that will bring up number 18, Gracie Williams.
They're not.
She will have bases loaded with no outs.
They're not driving the ball, but they are they're reaching the ground.
And she will swing it, hit it, and shortstop. Shortstop throws to the home plate for the first out of the inning on a force out at home. That will bring up number 12, Sophie Greer.
Fielder, number 12, Sophie Greer.
Heads up play by the Eagles shortstop to get the advancing runner. Save a run. Swing and a miss by Greer. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, it was hit right to her. She gobbled it up and got it home about a step early to get Sipes before she was able to cross the plate.
1-1 the count on Greer. The pitch low and inside, ball two.
You'd like to see the Panthers be able to find a gap out there, score some more runs. They've got 3 so far, 2 in the bottom of the second.
That one fouled off to the backstop. 2-2 to count.
This was their second time through the order, second time seeing Rocha.
Rocha's been everywhere in the zone. A lot of them low hit to shortstop. Force out at the plate. For out number 2. That'll bring up number 15, McKenna Cunningham. So another solid play by the shortstop, Lucy Evans, to get the force out at home to save another run. As Cunningham steps in the box, waits for the pitch, and swings and belts one over the left fielder's head, over the fence for a stand-up double, and that's going to score 2. And Sophie Greer tried to sneak another run in, but she has to hold up at third base. So Cunningham with a rip out into left field over the third base, or over the left fielder's head and over the fence for a stand-up double. An in-to run for Cunningham. Number 5, Ariana Devine, sophomore. Into run for Cunningham as number 8, Frances Cawson, comes to the plate. So she's got runners at second and third with 2 outs. Rocha was waiting for a ball. As we were waiting for Rocha to pitch, she didn't have anything to pitch with.
If Cawson reaches, the Panthers will have batted around. Crook, who's on deck, led off the inning here in the second. Panthers have bladed 4, 5-0. They lead here in the bottom of the second. Like to see Cawson continue the inning.
2-0 the count on Cawson. Both those pitches were high. And she swings, hits a pop-up directly to the shortstop. Caught right at the second base for out number 3 to end the inning. However, the Panthers score 4 in the bottom half of the second inning. Your score here from Dean Park. 0-5 in favor of the Lady Panthers, and we will be back after these messages.
Where do my friends and other students find their voice? We find our voice through the performing arts, along with millions of other high school students. By expressing yourself in a role on stage, through an instrument, or at the debate podium, the performing arts give us freedom to find ourselves, to find our place. The stage is where I can play, perform, and compete with my friends.
Performing arts at your school is where creativity meets courage. Encourage the students in your life to find their voice through the performing arts. This message presented by the NFHS, where we encourage all students to play, perform, and compete together.
And we are back. Dean Park, just below North Platte High School here in Dearborn, Missouri, for a lovely game of softball between the Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles and your North Platte Lady Panthers. The Panthers scored 4 in the bottom half of the second inning, bringing the score to 5-0. As number 13, Avery Ransom for the Eagles, has getting a pep talk from the head coach. Now she steps into the box, waits the pitch from Wolf, who gets the sign from Coach McKenzie. Right down the middle for strike number 1. The Lady Panthers were hitting some low stuff by Rocha last inning. And then Cunningham ripped one over the left fielder's head. Scored a couple.
Yeah, that was a poke out to left field.
But the Lady Panthers are putting the stick on the ball. One and two the count on Ransom. And foul to the backstop. Number 18, Erica King in the batter's circle. Fouled off the plate by Ransom.
Avery Ransom is the number 8 batter, and then the number 9, Erica King. Then back to the top of the order. The Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles have yet to go through their lineup here in the top of the third. Kate Wolf would, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Kate Wolf would like them not to be able to go through the lineup a couple of times, but yeah. Tried to hit the inside corner, just missed by a bit.
2-2 the count. That one's outside. Full count on Ransom.
Credit Ransom for working the count and getting it now to full count. Payoff pitch. So will be here on the way.
And inside for ball 4.
Third baseman, number 18.
That brings up number 18, Erica King. No outs, runner on first. The pitch by Wolf. Just a little high and inside. 1-0 the count.
Panthers lead 5-0 here in the top of the third. Nobody out.
Swing and a miss by King. 1-1 the count. Not real dominating, but just doing enough.
Yeah.
That pitch was down the middle for strike number 2. 1-2 the count.
And some hits that have, for the Panthers anyway, that have fallen in right in the middle of the defense.
A swing and a miss on a high and outside pitch for strikeout number 6. Which brings up number 8, Emerson Lenz, who's the top of the lineup. A lefty. I like them lefties.
I think you said that the last time she was up.
Swing and a miss by Lenz for strike number 1. Kind of a haphazard swing there. Wasn't sure if she wanted that or not, but she went through with it.
Didn't seem to be committed to it all the way. But that sometimes Kate's pitches will do that.
Fouled off over the backstop. 0-2 the count on Lenz. And swing and a miss for out number 2. That will be Kate Wolf's 7th strikeout of the night. That brings up number 10, Lucy Evans, the shortstop. 2 outs, 1 on at first still.
She's also left-handed.
Yeah, I like them lefties. Me being a lefty myself.
So now left-handed pitchers, they'll call a southpaw.
Right.
What do you call a left-handed batter? Just, you don't call it a south batter or anything, do you?
No.
No?
Most people call them weird.
Oh, yeah, they tend to be cut from a different cloth.
Right. Well, we are. I'm a weird one. 1-1 the count on Evans.
Meaning that if you have a bat in your hand, you're doing it left-handed.
Right. And she pops one up. And the second baseman, Cook, camped underneath it for a single-handed catch to end the inning for the Golden Eagles. After 3.5, score remains 5-0. We'll be right back.
We appreciate our sponsors of North Platte Sports Radio. Here's one you should check out.
Did your current propane company leave you out in the cold last winter? There's something you can do about that. Give Nash Gas a call. Nash Gas has been locally family-owned and operated since 1945. Let our family take care of your family this winter. Nash Gas offers keep full programs, winter heating contracts, and budget plans, all with superior customer service. Contact Nash Gas at 816-450-3333 or online at nashgasco.com.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up.
And we are back. That was after 2.5, not 3.5. We're at the bottom half of the third inning.
Second baseman, number 11, Savannah Crook.
As number 11, Savannah Crook, steps into the box. Rocha is still in the circle for the Golden Eagles. Delivers her first pitch to Crook, and she slams one deep center. Easily caught by the center fielder, Brenna Miller, for out number 1.
First baseman, number 30, Addie Zweibaummer.
Which brings up number 30, Addie Zweibaummer, the first baseman for the Panthers. Hard hit by Crook, but the center fielder, Miller, didn't have to go very far to catch that one.
Yeah, she got back on it in good shape. She read it pretty well for it being hit right at her. That's sometimes the most difficult ball off the bat to pick up, the one that are right at you, but she played that one pretty well.
2-0 to count on Zweibacher with 1 out, nobody on. Yeah, the line drives right at you are hard to judge in the outfield.
That's why you need your outfield buddies to help you.
Right.
Back, or up. And maybe her outfield buddies were doing that, helping her out.
And Zweibacher with 1 right to the center fielder who had to run up just behind second base for the catch.
Pitcher, number 22, Kate.
For out number 2. That brings up number 22, Kate Wolf, with 2 outs. So after last inning, this inning's zipping by.
Yeah, Rocha has silenced the bats thus far.
Right down the middle for strike 1. Rocha's only got 1 strikeout recorded, I believe, for the game so far. Kind of a men's softball pitch there, but that was good enough for a high strike. 0-2 the count.
Now Kate needs to protect.
Rocha's pitch, low and in the dirt, ball 1. One and 2 the count, 2 outs for Wolf. And she hits a blooper to the pitcher. Easy catch for Rocha to end the inning. So after 3, score remains 5-0. We'll be back.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
This message presented by the MSH SAA and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You can't control everything, but there are some really important things you can control, like keeping your family.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dean Park as the Lady Panthers take on the Golden Eagles from Bishop Leblond and St. Joe. The Eagles will start off the top of the 4th with a goose egg on the scoreboard so far. Number 1, Mara Rocha will start it off for the Golden Eagles. She was able to shut the Panthers down last inning. 3 batters up, 3 batters down. And I believe the center fielder had all 3 outs. The center fielder, Brenna Miller, for the Golden Eagles, I think caught all 3 outs. No, she caught the first 2 and Rocha caught the third one. Little blooper back to the pitcher as she steps in the box. Gets something going here in the 4th inning. As Wolf delivers the first strike, swing and a miss by Rocha. Wolf has 7 strikeouts so far. Rocha only has 1. And Rocha hits a dinker back to Wolf. Easy throw over to first base for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 7, Brenna Miller.
That brings up number 7, Brenna Miller, the center fielder. Looks down the third base coach for the sign. Wolf's first pitch. Swing and a miss.
I do not believe Golden Eagles have gotten base runner to second yet, unless I'm. Do you remember a runner at second? I know they had one on at first, but I don't think they've reached second.
I don't think so.
Or third, for that matter. But
they had a couple walks.
But were they back to back? So that would have maybe put one in second.
No,
they were different innings, weren't
yes. 0-2 the count to Miller.
So far, Kate Wolf's put up goose eggs on the scoreboard.
1-2 the count.
Top of the fourth. No score for the Golden Eagles. 5 tallies across for the Lady Panthers.
Field gets set. The pitch. Low and outside. 2-2 the count.
Tried to get her to maybe offer it that one, but no go. Well disciplined.
And she hits one out into right field. Off the tip of the glove of the right fielder. She rounds first, heads for second. Looks over at Coach Stump and stops at second base.
As soon as he said that, then there's a runner at second.
Right, way to go, Steve. Yes, just off the tip of Cawson's glove out in right field. For, I believe, the Eagles' first hit of the night.
That is the old, well, if you talk to Ryan Davis, that is the announcer's jinx.
And she rips one to second base, who snags it out of the air.
There you
throws
go.
It to third, throws it to the shortstop.
But there's a double play.
For a double play. Great snag by Savannah Crook to get it over to Gracie Williams for a double play to end that threat by the Golden Eagles. And the score remains 5-0.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the MSH SAA and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
McGruff here.
The crime dog?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna need your help. I've got an internet bully.
Okay, well, what you do is...
Maybe you could put a virus on her computer. Or a tracking device. Or a bug.
You don't have to do that, all you...
Or maybe we could get an attack dog. You ever see those attack dogs that can, rip a person's arm off? Seriously. Or like a SWAT team. A cyber SWAT team or something.
And we are back. The Lady Panthers against the Bishop Leblond Golden Eagles. The Eagles had a runner at second off of a double, but was immediately shut down. Any threat was shut down by ending double play. Crook to Williams. Rocha still in the ring for the Golden Eagles. She delivers a 1-0 pitch to Morgan Ball. And she rips one down the third base line. Foul. Bounces off the fence.
Got around on that one just a little too quickly. Otherwise, maybe down in that left field corner. She waits on it just a tick or so, tick and a half.
The outfielders are at the edge of the grass, which here at Dean Park is a baseball. Morgan rips one up the center.
That center fielder is pretty good.
Center fielder Miller snags it over her left shoulder for out number one.
Number one, Farrah Williams.
The top of the lineup for the Panthers for the third time. Number one, Farrah Williams. The outfielders, this is a baseball field, obviously, but the infield, the dirt being deep. So the outfielders for softball usually kind of hang around at the grass edge. And that's where the Eagles and Farrah Williams drops a bunt down the third baseline. Picked up, but not in time. As Farrah is safe on a beautiful bunt that just hugged the third base foul line. That brings up number 18, Gracie Williams, the shortstop for the Panthers, with 1 out and 1 on. Roach's pitch as Farrah runs to second, slides in safely. Ball was overthrown. Center fielder snagged it because Farrah turned to go to third, but thought again.
That center fielder's everywhere. And luckily for the Golden Eagles, she was there on that one. Otherwise, Farrah would have been at third base.
Gracie fouls one over the Eagles' dugout. 1-1 the count with 1 out. With one of the Williams duo at second, the other one at the plate. And Williams pops one up into the Bermuda Triangle there behind second base for a single. The center fielder tried but stopped. Just out of reach of all 3 players. As number 12, Sophie Greer gets into the box with 1 out, 2 on, runners at first and second. She squares around a bunt, lays a bunt down, Rocha picks it up, throws it to the first baseman for fielder's choice out. That's out number 2 for the Lady Panthers. As number 15, McKenna Cunningham, strolls to the plate. Looks down at Coach McKenzie for the sign. She has a runner at second and third. Partly cloudy out here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting spit on by the rain.
Yeah, there's moisture coming from somewhere.
I'm like, there's not a cloud above us.
I think somebody might be trolling us.
Want to know the count on Cunningham? High outside pitch for ball number 2.
Yeah, I felt it on my left arm.
Right.
Or right arm.
2 out. 2 on. 2-0's the count. High ball number 3.
Rocha dealing with Cunningham carefully after she ripped that one out in the left field. 3-0 now ahead in the count.
And she rips it to third baseman who bobbles it and really has no play. Farrah Williams scored. That kept Gracie Williams at second. As the third baseman, Erica King really had no play after she bobbled it into foul territory. Third baseman picks it up, throws over to first base for out number 3 to end the inning. However, Lady Panthers were able to get one across the plate for a score of 6-0 as we will return for the top half of the 5th inning after these messages.
We appreciate our sponsors of North Platte Sports Radio. Here's one you should check out.
Did your current propane company leave you out in the cold last winter? There's something you can do about that. Give Nash Gas a call. Nash Gas has been locally family-owned and operated since 1945. Let our family take care of your family this winter. Nash Gas offers keep full programs, winter heating contracts, and budget plans, all with superior customer service. Contact Nash Gas at 816-450-3333 or online at nashgasco.com.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Hey parents, do kids think you're out of touch because of the way you dress?
Yes.
Well, say hello to instant style with Fashion On. Just spray Fashion On whatever you're wearing and look cool in an instant. Turn orthopedic shoes into vintage high tops, pleated khakis into skinny jeans. Even clip-on ties become fly gold chains. Just spray, let it dry, and presto.
What about my fanny pack?
You mean your hip MP3 player?
Wow.
What about my bifocals? You mean your hot pink shutter shades?
And we are back to Dean Park, home of the North Platte Panthers. As Abby O'Rourke steps in the box for the Bishop LeBlond Golden Eagles, who start off the top of the fifth inning. The Panthers were able to get one across the plate in the bottom half of the fourth for the 6-0 score. Panthers doing just what they have to keep ahead of the Golden Eagles tonight. As O'Rourke fouls one back to the backstop. Kate Wolf remains in the circle for the Lady Panthers. Wolf's been able to have pretty good control over her pitches today. 7 strikeouts on the day.
And I would say the pitching has kept the Golden Eagles quiet, not able to push across a run. Defense has not been used very much at all, but what they have had to do has been pretty solid.
1-2 the count on O'Rourke, who sees Wolf for only the second time this game. Yeah, the only spark of a flame that the Eagles had was a double in the last inning that was cut short by a Crook Williams catch, toss to second double play.
Pitcher's best friend is a double play.
And that was snuffed out fast. 2-2 the count. And a haphazard swing by O'Rourke for out number 1. Strikeout number 8 for Kate Wolf.
Number 6, Presley Miljevic.
As number 6, Presley Miljevic, the left fielder, stands in the box with 1 out. Kate looks at her wristband. Long gone are the days of the catcher giving signs.
That is old school.
Everything is wristbands now.
Yeah.
Wolf's pitch is high into the backstop. 2-0 the count.
And on that double, it was hit to the right fielder, Granny Cosson, but it was tailing away from her towards the right field corner. She got a glove on it, just couldn't haul it in, but almost had a pretty spectacular play out there if she was able to grab it and hold on to it.
Low and outside, strike. 2-1 the count.
But then that line drive in a second with the double off of Cott and then quickly to second base for record the second out for the double play. Really a nice little turn of events for the Panthers.
I think that was, I'm going to jump up. Oh, I did catch this.
Yes.
A little bit of a surprise by Kirk, but nonetheless able to keep it in her glove.
That was the first base runner they had at second for Bishop LeBlond.
And called strike number 3 for out number 2. As that brings up number 13, Avery Ransom, the first baseman for the Eagles.
A lot of what Kate has been able to do is get through maybe facing, at a minimum, 3 batters, of course, but not many more after that. Most of them, I don't know if she's actually faced 5 batters in an inning yet. She's been pretty solid. She may have done it earlier, but most of the time it's been 3 and then occasionally 4 like last inning.
And she will hit it right to shortstop Williams for an easy can of corn catch to end the top half of the 5th inning for the Golden Eagles. As we will return after these short messages.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day...
And we are back to Dean Park for the bottom half of the 5th inning for the Lady Panthers. Waiting on number 11, Savannah Crook, to step into the box to start off the bottom half of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th inning, number 11, Savannah Crook.
6-0 the score. Kate Wolf got 2 more strikeouts that last half inning. Roach is still in the circle for the Golden Eagles. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. Kate Wolf's had some pretty decent control today. Rocha has had a lot of them low and in the dirt. The Lady Panthers have been able to foul most of those off.
She would have fared a little better if some of her fielders could have ran underneath some of the little dunkers that Lady Panthers hit, but they were able to find the dirt or the grass, and that led to, 4 of the runs in the bottom of the 2nd. They got 1 in the 1st, none in the 3rd, and then picked up 1 in the bottom of the 4th last inning. Total of 6 runs for the Panthers tonight.
3-1 the count on Crook. And Crook hits one right to the shortstop, scoops it up, throws over to first base. And they're in time for out number 1.
Number 30, Addie Zweiballer.
Number 30, Addie Zweiballer gets herself set. Couple practice swings, steps into the box. 1 out. High and outside, ball 1. Two the count on Zweiballer. And she hits one right back up to Rocha. Throws over to first base, bobbles it a little bit, gets herself back onto the bag for out number 2. I think she prematurely stepped off the bag to catch the ball. Kept it in her glove, but then step back on the base just in time for out number 2. Number 22, Kate Wolf.
Now, have you heard anything about Milan football team this year?
No.
I haven't either.
No, we played them last year at home. I think, or was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, but last year I think you went on the road.
Right.
I want to say I think they dropped that game. I think they lost last year.
And Kate Wolf pops one up foul on the first base side, just out of reach of the first baseman Ransom. One on one the count on Wolf. As she pitches strike number 2 to Wolf. Yes, North Platte lost at Milan.
Yeah.
24-47, early September last year.
After they had played Butler, I do believe. I think they're kind of falling into that same, they're just switching home and away with some of those teams that aren't in the conference.
They did play Milan in the state tournament.
Oh, back in 24?
Back in 23.
23, yes.
23-24 season.
Yes.
And won to go on to state. And then a devastating loss to Marionville. A shutout.
Number 17, Morgan Ball.
Number 17, Mo B steps into the box.
Taylor
Sipes heads over to first base. Courtesy runner for Wolf. 2 out. 1 on for Morgan Ball. Waits on the pitch from Rocha. A little bit high and inside.
That game was on a Saturday, and it started to snow at the end of it.
Yes.
Against Milan here on a Saturday afternoon game.
Morgan Ball hits one over the shortstop's head into shallow left center as Taylor tries for third and is easily in there. The throw to third not in time. So a single by Morgan Ball advances Sipes over to third, and that will bring up number 1, Farrah Williams, the third baseman, with runners on the corners, 2 outs.
Little 2-out rally going here for the Lady Panthers.
Right.